Then we went to 76, was the Bicentennial. It was different over there, different. We went, like I said, we went to split Yugoslavia. And that was the highlight of our 76 cruise, that and going to Monte Carlo. But Split was great. I mean, people would just come up to you in broken English, invite you. They had not that much refrigeration, but you could go into the bar, and well, not really bars, but the restaurants.
Right.
And people would invite you to their houses, which they did. We didn't have to go in groups with officers and all this other stuff, you know. And it was pretty cool seeing that communist star on their license plates. They had like 10,000 visitors go on between the two frigates that came in, plus the Sarah. They took them out on the U-boats, the visitation and stuff. So it's pretty neat. Well, we left there on the 19th of April and didn't get back into a port until like 31st of May. We were outside Lebanon. They won't say nothing. It was never in our records. They were having a conflict. And I'm still trying to get into VFW because it says Lebanon continue. But the guy in Ohio that does it, that okays it, I won't okay it. I okay stuff. So whatever. But learn a lot, you know. I just, that's where I got my crow. Then they tacked it on, hurt your arm for a while. It's called tacking your crow on when you get it. So it's like these people in football, they go through this haze. It's like a hazing thing. I don't think they do it anymore. But when you get the crow on, that's the big thing, because you've gone from fireman, apprentice, recruit, and then fireman, because we were in the firemen, they had the Airedales, which is the air wing. And then once you became your EM, you passed the test. Now you're electrician mate, and you're third class. Now you don't get it ever tacked on again, but the third class was the big one. That was part of the, and then see how low your arm hangs afterwards, because everybody gets you. Sometimes they'd line you up and just come by and bang, 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 bang. Especially if you're in a shop, they'll all hit you. But it happened for a long time. I think they finally had to stop it, you know, because now they have women on the ships and stuff. A lot of that stuff happened. But definitely, it was different. I miss it. I mean, I do at my age now. I do miss it. I learned a lot. That was one thing. Pay wasn't the greatest, but you had enough. And then I regret, the only thing I really regret is not going to Rome. And everybody told you, go to Rome. Make sure. I did go to Genoa, because that's where my grandparents were from. So I did go there. I went to Pompeii. I got 2 of them out of 3. But a lot of travel, different places. Our Bicentennial was the best. We went to Monte Carlo. Met Princess Grace and Prince Rainier. Princess Caroline, which was our age. She was a doll. And I helped with the flag raising ceremony with the French National Guard there. I had Ohio, with our flag of Ohio. Well, I was in a choir then too. We put on a performance. I don't know if any dignitaries came for that. I think they did, but I just don't remember who it was. And then Ringo Starr came, we had a band. In fact, one guy's here that played on the band. I just met him the other day. And he complimented them. But just different things that happen you never think would happen on a ship. That was the first guy who knew how to pronounce my last name. Was the guy, the director, our commander. I said, how did you know? I said, he knew an AP captain, my last name. Oh, okay. I did contact him too, but my last name, that part is, well, there's a lot of them. They all come from Canada.